Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem 7 Intended Ranks, Chapter 28x. The dawn is over, and now it is the night of farewells. The night of feeding experience? Saying farewell to low levels, right?
Yes, yeah, actually, saying farewell to low levels is a great way to put it. There's going to be a lot of units capping here, there's going to be a lot of turtling, which is going to be fun as some of the paths end up causing issues for me. But overall, I get a lot out of it. So this is a good EXP feeding chapter, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I imagine since Nino's force deployed here that there will be a lot of feeding her, especially.
She's not going to cap this chapter. It's possible to do that if you feed everyone to her, but she is going to get to a pretty high level. So
yeah, I like how you brought Urk along so he can see another unit outgrow him. Unit of the same class, no less.
Possibly get better stats. I don't know. I never compared my Urk and Nino to each other, so.
You did bring the 2 promoted flyers again, so you could, advance faster than just walking along the pathways that Sonia makes.
Why? No. No. I did do that. Most of what they're doing is going to be to bait boltings and ballistas and kill some of those, or weaken some of those Wyvern riveters before they get to the army, so that they don't run into someone and just kill them in a heartbeat. That was my plan for them, because since there's so many scrubs, trying to for instance move someone across over to the archers is they're probably going to get killed by the archers and maybe the boltings as well. So it's not like there's really much I can do yet, unless I was to move Canas or something, or Bartre, but that would kind of defeat the whole I'm trying to train my scrubs thing.
Yeah, most enemies can probably attack the scrubs from positions where they can't really do anything to prevent that. Even with your other foot units, they would just probably just die. Because the flyers can't both rescue drop and keep them safe at the same time. Wait, is that
right? Exactly.
Is that a Sword Reaver pirate?
I think so.
Why? It's my turn to say why.
Because he was the furthest ahead.
Okay,
because he still probably has pretty good hit rates.
My sister in Christ, you made the deployment.
I never claimed to be smart about it.
So, 10 speed Bartre, 10 speed Bartre. I repeat,
finally
10 speed Bartre. Now doubles 6 speed enemies.
Incredible. Just incredible. What a guy.
Yeah. I suppose this is the best way to get all the easy kills, is to just follow along the path, because that's where most of the enemies are anyway.
Yeah, that was kind of I just turtled to the end. I didn't do a whole lot of rescue dropping, at least until much later when the threats had been cleared out. I just didn't really see a need to use it at this time in the playthrough.
Yeah, there are tools to disable some enemies, you can sleep or berserk on Ballista guy or something, but there's still so many things remaining that you'd have to deal with at that point that it's probably not worth it. The bolting island is really prohibitive in that regard.
That's why these guys are gonna just kind of wait them out.
Yeah, so we're not just soaking all their hits.
Yeah, that's what she's doing right now.
Honestly, probably still gives her more experience than killing most enemies.
Yeah, possibly. Originally I was gonna have Fiora and Farina, the 2 unpromoted pegs on this map, but it turned out they were just not strong enough to actually do what I wanted to use them for. So I ended up replacing them with the promoted flyers, and then moving Fiora and Farina to Cog of Destiny.
That's a much better environment for them, for sure. Most enemy types here are not good matchups for them. I guess they could go to Bolting Island and fight there, but it'd still be in range of 1 Ballista. It's kind of awkward.
Right. It's my Florina is so cracked, and she might survive a Ballista hit, but even if she doesn't, she's dodging super easily, so it's not difficult for her to deal with this at her current state.
Poor Geese, so battered right now. I guess it's good to get poisoned though. That way you have more healing targets. Oh fuck. I was wondering who the Ark was attacking. I didn't see that Pegasus right below him. It's quite convenient that Bartre was weakened so much by one of the Pegasi, so the other Pegasus Knights went for him instead of this email that I just got.
This email that you got?
Yeah, sorry, I recorded an email thing. No. Go away. Go away. There we go. Okay, it's gone.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, Bartre needs to get level 5, so better the experience on him than an email, so. Matthew is level 12 with 6 strength. I guess he's now level 13 with 7 strength, which means he actually cannot do anything to some of the enemies on this map, so I equipped him with Light Brand. That's what he's going to be doing for most of the map, actually.
Yeah. Light Brand, in FE6, it's like 10 damage set, but in this game, I keep getting in arguments with Raisins over what it does, and we can never agree on it. But I believe it's like, you hit on res, but if you attack at range, you have the amount of power you have, I think.
I don't even know. The point is, I found that it was better for Matthew to use that than traditional swords, so I used it. It was like, number is bigger. That's all I care about.
I see that I can now feed experience to this guy. Let's do it. It's good to have the Wyverns from the back. It's always a little awkward when we have like a group stay at the first island and they just get overwhelmed by the Wyvern reinforcements and the Ballistas all the time. So using a couple promoted units there is probably wise. It's way easier to feed kills here on the upper part.
Yeah, and they're about like the best enemies Bartre has to go up against to get to level 5.
Did you just hit enemy cap? I thought I saw like no enemy spawn there, even though it moved.
I might have. I didn't pay attention, but it's possible.
That'd be strange, but I guess possible. That's weird. I thought it was like on the lower end of the screen. I'm gonna try to pay attention to it. Anyway, I'm sorry, you were saying something.
Just about Bartre getting to level 5. Since he only has 10 speed, like my previous Bartres by this time had a lot more speed and therefore contribute more maps. But since mine is so slow, I need like to set up weapon triangle advantage kills for him, or stuff where he can use bows. So that's why he's like here to try to get his levels out of the way, because I don't think he'd be that useful in any of the upcoming maps before battle preps.
Yeah, I think the only other map where he could reasonably get a lot of kills is Sands of Time.
Yeah,
it has a lot of generals.
That's possible. Yeah.
Cog of Destiny, definitely not the map for him.
No, especially not with so much limited deployment. Like, it's difficult enough as it is for me to find places, like, reasons to bring non-optimal units. So.
Yeah, Cog of Destiny especially must be very inflexible in that regard. So this is...
It kind of is.
It's like the second to last good feeding chapter if you think about it. Because
yeah,
you got this, and then you have Cog of Destiny, and then you have the Berserker with one deployment slot, and that's not Hector.
Yeah,
then you have Sense of Time.
I don't think that's going to Bartre.
Yeah. And you got Sense of Time, which I guess is alright. It's still a little bit hectic, but probably not as hectic as Cog of Destiny. I guess Victory or Death is a pretty good place to feed as well.
But you can't do that because that's already after battle preps.
Yeah, it's that's for Bartre, that's too late. For other units, it's an okay feeding ground, I suppose.
Yeah, for sure. I thought I was going to say something about one of the upper...
Well, I mean, you're leading with someone who doesn't kill, which makes a lot of sense. Sometimes doesn't even counter.
Yeah. Perfect. There's also one other issue that comes up on this map that I don't know how many people care about this normally, is that there's multiple stealable items. It's probably stuff that people don't care about at this stage in the game. I'm not even talking about the chest, I'm talking about stealables. But trying to set up Matthew doing them without dying or without someone else killing the unit that he needs to steal from, especially because one of them is a bishop next to the staff bishops, is actually annoyingly difficult.
That's an angelic robe, right? From the bishop, I think?
I believe so.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think this path to the hero just opened up, and that's why Matthew was able to get there safely. That's really clever. And
yeah, so there's a lot of stuff like that that goes into this. This one's actually a really interesting map to try to route, but this was also like the death of me the first time I was trying this run. I just got to Night of Farewells and I was like, yeah, I can't do this. There's too much going on and I don't know what I need to do. So I think that's where I gave up the first time and then I came back to it later.
Yeah, this map seems like a nightmare.
Yeah. So it's interesting to route, but it's super, super annoying because there's just so many possibilities for what can happen and what you can do as the player.
Yeah, definitely. It feels like a very restrictive map because all the aforementioned long-range threats, but I guess if you're going at it this pace, the difficulty is more in like all the different ways you can approach it rather than all the different ways you're about to die, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. but in the first attempt, I was also like potentially interested in doing rescue dropping stuff, and then like trying to figure out how to make that work. And eventually, it just got overwhelming, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing this right now. I'm not in the right state of mind for this."
Yeah, this formation to keep Matthew safe is good though. Assuming if he got hit by Merc and a Ballista, he'd die, I guess.
I guess I didn't actually calculate that or anything because I never do.
He took surprisingly little from the mercenary, so maybe he would have lived. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Ballista is a sniper though.
Right.
So possibly not. But
One interesting thing you might notice about my team comp is that Ninian isn't here.
Oh, true. It's... I can see it. Like, you already said you had to leave her off of some maps, right? So it's not a matter of, like you said, you know Dancer good, but you also know you don't always have space for a Dancer. And if you're going to leave her out of one map, I guess the one where it's, like, really cramped and hard to... Like, you don't even want to advance one person, like, particularly far, I think it makes sense to leave her out here.
Yeah, and it's like you know, if she goes up to dance someone on some of these one tile wide pathways, it's like, okay, that person gets danced, but now everyone else is a tile back.
Yeah.
So it's like it's diminishing returns on this map compared to others. If I were doing rescue dropping stuff, it'd be different, but I'm not.
Oh,
so,
the worst nightmare.
This is, yeah, the one thing that might have been useful would have been to have her for healing, like giving healers multiple moves against all these status saves. But like I got lucky with that, with Kanas not getting hit.
Yeah. Because now you have to cure like your berserk person always, like no question about it. And then yeah, Kanas wouldn't be able to get cured. And
right.
So I guess.
Fortunately, my team, I don't think I intended this. My team is set up in such a way that they can just instantly restore without even having to move.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was intentional when I set this lineup.
Yeah, it's curious that the upper right bishop decided not to go for Kanas. I have a guess that he didn't see any hit on Kanas on his like starting position because they calculate their hit rate from there. He sees 0 hit, and even though he can move closer and get better hit rates, he won't. Okay. And that's why he might have gone for, I think it was Urk instead.
Urk doubling a mercenary.
Yeah.
Just pointing it out.
I think you said yours was like very fast but with low magic or something?
Yeah, I don't know about low magic, but mine is very fast, yes. I just don't remember how his magic compares. Also, Rebecca silver bow doubling this bishop. You love to see it.
The rigged levels. I mean, with only 15 speed, and does she get weighed down by the silver bow? I feel like the bishop just wasn't very fast.
Probably not, and I think he might have been holding like no. What has he got, like a purge or something? I don't even know.
I don't think he has purge because they have the status staff. I think it's probably
right.
like divine or maybe shine.
I don't remember.
Light tomes are so trash as you go up the ladder. Like it's so silly. Like physical weapons get like silver weapons and brave and stuff, and they usually don't have that much of a drawback for most units. Like yeah, brave weapons can be kind of heavy, but other than that, like silver weapons are just better than steel in every way possible, right? And you have the tomes.
Oh yeah.
And it's like Thimblefeather with its 25,000 weight. I see we're so bolting.
What was I gonna say? Light has crit. Does that not count for anything?
I mean, if it was more than 8 crits, maybe.
I like light magic. I don't know why. It's not like it's good. I just kind of have a soft spot for it for some reason. Maybe it's just like Lucius bias from when I first played the game that has carried over to other light magic users. I don't know.
That's exactly it for me. It's like, oh, Lucius one-round limb mode enemies, and he has kind of a cool animation going on.
I like his animations a lot. I would have loved to promote him. But, you know, promotion was limited, so.
Yeah, light magic, I think if high crit was supposed to be the appeal, that'd work for me. But the problem is, it's like light has like 5 crit, lightning has 5 crit, and then shine has 8. And then yeah, sure, aura goes up to 20, but it also weighs you down by like a metric shit ton. So
yeah,
doesn't help much. Although I suppose if Lucius is not doubling either way, at least it gives him a bunch of damage to do in one hit.
Yeah. True.
I like how you're literally half your Steam is status right now. I think
everyone is hurt.
Everybody hurts.
Yeah, I did have Heath rescue Rebecca because I think she was either like weak enough or in range of something, or I don't remember exactly why I did that, and didn't move over. Which also meant he did trigger a bolting from Sonia. So that he's within bolting range. But she did not double, even though he was holding Rebecca, and also missed.
I'm so surprised she missed. Sonia is not unskilled or anything.
Yeah. I don't think I needed her to miss. I think Heath, if she's not doubling, I think Heath can...
Yeah. as
yeah,
we see here.
Tank it, as we see here. But it just worked out that she missed somehow, despite the fact that he's carrying someone.
Yeah, I think bolting can double mechanically. It's just it weighs so much that you can't. And Sonia has a female sage, so she probably has like 4 constitution or something.
Yeah, I've seen it double in FE6.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get a super speed blessed Lilina, because bolting does not weigh nearly as much in that game.
Yeah, it's like 10. It's much less for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, unironically, an LTC strat is to have a sage trained up for bolting a boss from like 10 tiles away.
Makes sense. Which boss?
I think I remember seeing like these are like heavily rigged playthroughs. You could do it on like Murdoch and Zephiel.
Oh sure. Okay.
You can buy boltings in the secret shop from the stat booster secret shop, I think.
Okay.
And just spam it there.
Poison animations are the reason this video is an hour long.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a long chapter. My bad.
There we see Matthew doing 10 damage on a Wyvern with Lightbrand.
Yeah.
Calculate that however you will. I don't know how it's calced, but it's the only way he was going to get that kill.
I'm trying to remember, because I think it literally halves your attack at range, but because Wyverns have such a huge defense res gap, it just ends up helping Matthew a lot.
Right.
I think he could maybe muster 10 damage with a Lance Reaver, but I think that Wyvern wasn't even in a good position where he could one-range him. I'm not sure. Was he one-ranged?
No, he was south of Guy.
Oh yeah.
And Guy is the one who has Lance Reaver.
Okay.
Also. And I don't think it has that many uses left. So.
Yeah. Did you buy Reavers? No, right?
No, I didn't. Yeah. Because I don't tend to use them. It's just for like Guy on this map. Lynn and Ellie would on the Vita map. Something like that.
Alright. I think Florina just soaked like her 20th bolting this chapter.
She has seen so many electric bolts nearly hit her and miss. I bet her Pegasus is immune to that now. Just sees lightning and it's like, oh well, that's fine.
Her Pegasus just changed color to like dark gray. It's like completely electrified. It's funny how flyers are not weak to thunder in this game.
It took me a while to not think that because of Pokemon.
Yep. Maybe that's the reason why Wyverns are weak to thunder magic. I just realized in some later games. It's very weird because it's not flyers, it's just Wyverns. But maybe that's why they did it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance. They're weak to thunder.
Okay.
It doesn't matter a whole lot in practice because thunder mages are not the most common type, and also you can often dodge them. But it does matter. You did play Tellius though, right?
No, not yet. I've only played 1 through 3 and then the GBA games.
Oh right. Well, they're good.
I need to. Like, I want to go through a lot more of the games. It's just been like a free time issue.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. I understand. I appreciate your decision to commentate an hour-long video instead of playing one enemy phase of Path of Radiance.
Should have seen that coming.
It's the easy jokes that you sometimes just have to make.
Yeah.
I've
heard that one a million times.
I enjoy the pirates that sit in the middle of like the Gatorade everywhere. They just kind of walk through islands very slowly.
I do think I take them out. I don't remember if I leave one alive or not. It's like there's like at least one that just kind of like waddles back and forth and does nothing.
Oh.
But I think I do manage to get them all killed by the end of the chapter.
They were always like a bit of a bane to me when I'm like walking around in this chapter and I leave like a couple units that I'm not really using actively, like along with Nino in the back somewhere, and then eventually a pirate makes it to like panicking, like shit, how do we take this guy out? I only got like Nidian and Nino sitting somewhere.
Nice pirate, not even killing Nino.
Yep. The one used fire baited him out successfully, and the snipers had a Ballista uses fortunately for you.
Yeah, finally. So, as well as the boltings with the mages in the south.
Yeah,
if I were playing this more quickly or efficiently, or didn't have as many scrubs to train, it would have just been trivial to like send the flyers with Delphi Shield to take out the snipers and take out the sage and the mages. But because I'm trying to feed so many scrubs, it does help to keep them alive so that I can get them with unpromoted units.
Yeah, because eventually you'll be able to get to those islands the natural way, and the mages, I do believe they have Elfire still, so they're not like helpless, but they're easy to kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
a lot of the unpromoted enemies are easy to kill. You just gotta like get in a place where you can kill them.
I admire your strength in not instantly killing one of the flyers with Rebecca and instead waiting for a little bit. Oh, that might be why. She doesn't even kill with the silver
She's
bow.
level 19, so actually she doesn't need to take promoted kills as much anymore. If she does a bunch of chips for the rest of the chapter, she'll be fine.
Oh, that's smart. Didn't think of that. So that means, I think Wrath and Will already capped, so you just did all the archers first.
Yeah. It makes sense. It's like if you're having difficulties finding a place to use a unit, like using them earlier so that you can get them out of the way, and also so that they're not facing nearly as tough enemies. Makes sense to me. That's kind of how in my FE6 run I'm kind of like strategically deploying the armors early where it makes sense, so that I don't have to worry about them in the late game chapters.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense, especially with like Cargo Destiny and other restrictive chapters coming up. And you have plenty of these to go around, so it definitely doesn't hurt to get the worst of them out of the way right away.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very brave of you to leave 3 Wyverns alive on enemy phase, but the formation seems to work out. I hope Guy was okay
Guy's
there.
got a Lance Reaper.
Oh, that's true, he does. So getting hit once was already unlucky. Gotcha. Oh, that's the Wormslayer though.
Oh no, it's Wormslayer. Okay, no.
Knew it.
Then never mind. He was at risk.
Guy was risking it. Bro was at risk. Oh, that's like 3 pirates in a row. Guy, run! Yes, Guy is like, yes, this is my time. This is my time. Let me at him. Build that Priscilla support. Get going. And then, yeah, using the silvers are probably smart, because then the next turn he could switch to Lance Reaper if he wanted to for the Pegasus Knights, or run away.
I don't remember if I have Lance Reaper even on me or not, to be honest with you. I said that, but it might have either solo uses or have broken during the Vita chapter.
I can see that too. Oh, Nino risks her life going up close, but it's okay.
I think she had 100 hit.
Probably.
So.
Yes, I knew it. The Ballista would come in eventually.
Yeah, this is the last of the fun with Ballista chapters.
Just gonna hit that sniper like 5 times.
She's gonna take pot shots at promoted units and get like decent EXP because they're promoted. That's how she's gonna count.
I like that, because I don't remember what level the enemies here are around, but it can't be much higher than like 15, if that. Like the unpromoted ones. So they give like Jack Squad for EXP for someone like Rebecca.
The best unit, Rebecca. She does not get any experience from fighting such lowly, horrible enemies as this.
It's been a while since I've seen these generals move. Usually I'm like, get off my chest, I want that speed wing.
Sure, yeah.
They're still on an isolated island with no paths whatsoever.
What happens with the chest is gonna be pretty funny. Hope you'll enjoy it. In the meantime, though, we have to kill things. Such as generals and pirates.
Yeah, well, the pirates were no problem for Guy, fortunately.
Yeah.
Pegasus Knight's a bit awkward, but now Guy can run away or, like, have someone else stand in for him instead.
Bartre.
Yeah. It's just that, like, all the enemies are rushing except that Sage. It's just like, I don't know what to do.
I don't know what the Sage's deal is.
I know he likes using silence over using his attacking tome, but I don't know why he would stand still.
I'm pretty sure he's out of both. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't have any other weapons. I don't know.
I don't think he has a bolting, so maybe.
He never did have a bolting. That's right. I always forget that it's actually not the Sage that has the bolting. It's just the mages.
Yeah.
It's easy to make that mistake when there's like 3 of them hitting you. You know. That you just start to think it's one enemy with a high-powered tome that's doing the damage.
Day 10, they still think I have bolting. Yeah, it looks like Guy is actually not running away. Oh, he survives these guys with ease. How does he have so much HP? Guy is like a really good HP growth, I think.
Maybe. I don't know. I never pay attention to HP growth.
Usually this is the +1 you get, and you don't appreciate it until you're playing 0% growth. You're like, wait, why does my units have 20 HP?
Clearly not, yeah.
Why is my Hector dying? Unfortunately, Heath is put to sleep, but he's decided not to do anything about it. He's going to sleep in Sonia's range with 3 generals next to him. That's interesting. Strategy in motion.
I don't remember it. I mean, both Priscilla and Canas healed this turn, but I don't remember why Canas healed instead of waking him up. I had a good reason, I'm sure. I just can't remember what it is now.
person who he healed was probably in range of something. I'm guessing it's either Matthew or Nino because they're next to them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he's not too bad against these actually. All things
Yeah,
considered.
it's much better than I
Which is
expected.
odd.
I do feel like he should be getting hit more, you know, to see weapon triangles advantage and everything. But I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
remember that was dodge, I guess.
I didn't really rig enemy phases as much.
It's just curious because like the fact that he got a little bit lucky and he dodged, like yeah, that happens. I'm just curious why that was the strat.
Yeah, because I'm bad at Fire Emblem.
Nah, that can't be it. It's got to be another explanation. That can't be it.
Unfortunately, the Falcon Knight is blocking a pirate reinforcement.
Yeah, well, I think he's got enough on his plate as is. And he's level 19 already. He'll be fine. I'm assuming this is his last deployment.
Yeah.
Last time for the guy.
I think that was just a Steel Axe and Bartre just print. He didn't need to. He's already level 4 though, so not much left for him to do.
Yeah. Speaking of not much left to do, I'm assuming there's not going to be a whole lot of Jafar action because his EXP gain is abysmal unless he gets Silencer.
Yeah, I do like to get silencers with him if I can, where I can. And he comes to, I guess I won't spoil it. But with the silencers, his EXP gain isn't, like, it can be worked with, but I don't deploy him a whole lot now. And he hasn't really done much in this chapter yet, as you can see. He's just kind of been along for the ride.
I think he might literally have 0 EXP gain so far.
I gave him an Iron Sword, just like so that he's at least not like murdering things with Killing Edge, because he can actually weaken some things without killing them if he doesn't crit.
It's funny you mentioned that because I think I've tried that before with Jafar weakening things, but his strength is like 19, so he still one-rounds a lot of enemies, like the Pirates and the Pegasus Knights. I had a lot of trouble setting up kills with Jafar, but clearly you've tried harder than I have.
I don't remember if he does it in this chapter, though, to be fair. I just remember I did give him an Iron Sword just in case the opportunity ever presented itself.
Yeah, that's one of the issues that I ran into when like leaving Jafar
Oh,
behind.
Bartre doubles the pirate!
Oh, he's come so far. What a bro.
What the hell?
It's funny that they
what
go
are they
for him.
holding?
I think he is
Well,
also
yeah, I don't
weakened.
know. I think, yeah, he is still weakened from the Pegasus.
That's interesting. I think he might have gotten physic for like a little bit of health, but he should still not be at full. Let's see what he's at. Oh, he is near full.
Oh, no,
okay, that explains it.
Yeah.
That works out though. Unlike he needs a whole lot more to cap anyway.
No, he's level 19, and I mean, there's a Falcon Knight coming in, so he'll probably be able to like get a decent chunk from that.
Yeah, I would assume that's gonna be Bartre killing that for some reason.
I can't remember which one.
Because that's how I do it. I don't know, of course.
Right.
That's how I do it, is try to kill the Falcon Knight with Bartre if he can.
So the thief is approaching the chest.
Oh yeah, that's not
which
good.
was not good, no. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, there's an enemy on it though. I think the Cav are like reinforcing in such a way that there's always going to be one on there as long as they keep spawning. So, wondering if there's going to be a fun interaction there.
Yeah, I didn't know if you knew that, but that is what happens.
It's what's happening right now. I don't actually know if the thief will eventually make it there anyway. I do remember.
By the time the thief is able to get onto it, I will be prepared. But for several turns, they're blocked from getting the chest.
I have a vague memory that I don't know if it's accurate or if it came to me in a dream, where that thief like spawns, then I take the chest and he just runs away again from like the same stairway. But I don't know if that was like true or not, or if I'm misremembering, or if I'm just trying to make up a funny story to tell. While Heath does a big rescue drop right here, big rescue.
Gets restored, rescues Priscilla, comes back. And, oh yeah, Rebecca can take while riding a Ballista!
The hell? I didn't know what unit that was, but I was so surprised to see she had the con to do that. What the heck?
Yeah, I discovered that was a thing, and I was like, wow, this is the stupidest thing ever. I've got to make sure this is in the video.
That means you could also have done take and then fire the Ballista while holding someone.
Not that it would matter, because her speed is still garbage.
Yeah. The lowest AS possible in Fire Emblem.
So, hands up, how many of you knew you could take while riding a Ballista? I found so many stupid, like, Ballista interactions while doing this that, like, probably no one knows about, except, like, some dude who, like, found it in 2004 or something.
I do think if we were playing like Trivia Night and you asked me, can you take drop someone on while you're on a Ballista? I think I would have said yes because they're completely separate functions. But it's not something
Sure.
you ever think of while thinking / planning your playthrough.
Or do.
Yeah. Because like if I'm riding a Ballista, I want to shoot that Ballista. I want to make every turn count here. Like I got EXP the game. But I guess if someone can afford to miss their turn this turn, it's Rebecca because she's already 19.
Yeah, and especially because she's just taking pot shots at those promoted guys that no one else is even near yet. So it's like there's no hurry to take pot shots at them.
Yeah,
because my team isn't going to be there to fight them for a couple turns.
Yeah, there's no Wyvern that urgently needs to be shot down or anything right now. I guess you could have maybe gone for a Pegasus Knight, but somehow Guy still has that under control. I don't know how.
Kicking it up here.
Mm-hmm. Really?
I don't remember if Hector already leveled up or not. But, yeah, okay, never mind. I guess he's like level 19 or something.
Yeah, I would hope that he has reached 19 by the time Rebecca and Guy have reached 19, but I know you can be like super chill on Hector. I wonder how much EXP Hector needs to get per turn or per chapter in order to make it to 20 before he promotes. It's gotta be like, as long as he gets 10 experience per turn, he makes it there, probably.
It's like, ideally, I would like to get him to 20 on Cog of Destiny, just so I'm not, like, potentially having to take hits on Cog of Destiny while he's already at 20. Which ends up, I do have to take a hit with Hector while he's already level 20. And it's like, I prefer not to do that if I'm super micromanaging. But in this case, it didn't, like, I still beat the run, so it's not like it actually mattered that much that Hector capped a couple chapters, one chapter early.
Speaking of capped.
Yeah, there's capped.
He made it.
Yeah, he might still get a few hits. I don't remember if I have someone going to rescue him.
He's at 10 HP right now, so I would hope so. It'd be very funny if you... Guy's like, alright, I'm level 20, I'm done. Everyone stop attacking me. Stop attacking me.
Either that or
down.
he just gets healed. I don't remember, but...
I'm no longer playing. I'm done. I'm going home. Why are you engaging in combat with me? Oh yeah, I guess Jafar could rescue him, or is...
I'm pretty sure, yeah, Jafar just rescues, and
Right.
I don't even remember if he kills or not, but it doesn't really matter, because he's getting experience where Guy isn't, so who cares?
I think Jafar is at
Canas
full
is-
health too, so it helps too.
Canas has reached B staves,
Oh wow.
so he can physic. He reached it this chapter.
Canas has to be one of the most deployed units in this run so far.
Yeah.
Because like at first you were deploying him a lot just to support with Matthew and Hector. You were
I didn't know that was gonna proc, but it was there, and I was like, well, that's fine.
Yep. Wind, thunder, awful bonuses, but it works. I was gonna say, what was I talking about? Oh, Canas deployment. Because at first you were deploying him a lot so he could be promoted. Now you're deploying him because he's so good when he's promoted.
I heal EXP. It's like, 2 healers on this map is necessary, and I'm sure as hell not bringing Sarah.
Sarah's not bad, but the extra movement and extra power from Canas comes in handy for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. And Sarah not potentially dying to a Ballista or bolt him.
I mean, true. I'm sure people have gotten away with deploying Sarah on this map, but it is an extra headache. It is an extra headache.
Yeah. It's like the whole reason I wanted to promote a staffer is so I would be able to have a staffer that could keep gaining EXP past level 20.
Oh, that's a point too, yeah.
So it's like having a staffer was like the most important priority for me on this run. Or a promoted staffer.
Matthew.
Didn't matter who it was.
Matthew! It's okay, he's getting like 2.5 avoid from his Hector support. I'm sure he'll be okay.
Yeah, I was like, maybe the supports would saved him this turn, who knows?
Still got 3 levels to gain, assuming he has to... I mean, he has to cap at some point.
There's only 2 chapters left where I need a thief. This one, I mean, 1 chapter after this. This one in Sands of Time. So it's like the ideal thing to do would be to cap Matthew here and cap Gold in Sands of Time.
Isn't there stealables on Cog of Destiny?
There is in a mode that's not Hector Hard mode.
Oh, so that mine is not in this mode, okay.
I don't remember which mode, but yeah.
It's gotta be, I think the speedruns do it on with normal, so it might be there.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense if they're getting that mine so they can emanate control privilege.
Oh god, okay, there's his first level. Wait, that's like half a level? What? Wasn't that a Wyvern
Yeah,
Lord?
No, I think it was just a knight, but if
Oh.
it was a lord, I don't know.
Okay. in that case. I retract my surprise noises. Alright, I guess we're risking Nino instead of Matthew this turn. Although, I guess that if that mage below her doesn't die, then the long range enemies never get to attack her.
And even if they do, whoever moves first might not, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the...
Yeah, might not. It's not a level, yet. She doesn't double yet.
She's got, I think, 13 speed.
13? Yeah. I think she's one of those units that gets weighed down by the basic weapons, right? She loses one from fire.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I think she does. And then anything beyond that is going to weigh her down.
Okay, the mage died. All right. We're officially in the zone. 14 speed now.
Oh, no, she had 14. Never
Yeah.
mind. But it's just another mage that attacks. Oh, no. Okay, she leaves at 1 HP.
Is her own Jake.
Perfectly calculated.
I'm sure you calculated it. I'm sure you saw the future.
I'm sure that I saw that she would get a magic level up, but that wasn't enough to kill the mage who moves first, despite the fact that there's other one-range enemies here. Actually, no, that makes sense. Now I think about it, actually makes sense.
Nito setting up a kill for Urk is like... It says a lot about Urk right now. They're both so low. No! Stop putting all these units on the front line. They're not made for it. Where is Oswin?
It's okay, where's Oswin? Yeah, he actually is a really good choice to cap out on this chapter. But you gotta, be able to move him. And I wasn't willing to try to do that. So that's why I had him try to cap on Crazy Beast instead.
I wonder, I don't recall if promoted Florian and Heath can rescue promoted Oswin. I think not.
He wouldn't have been promoted if I was doing this right, but I don't remember if that's the case either.
That's true. Promoted Oswin will probably kill everything anyway, because he's that good.
The path to the south has opened up. The Sage and the Druids still aren't moving, but it does mean some other enemies are coming up, so Rebecca had to, get off that western ballista.
I'm dreading the moment that this entire queue of red enemies moves at one tile and then suddenly the chest is free and these 3 thieves all get to go on it, or get to go for it. But the thieves probably move last, so it never happens. But if that nomad moves, your chest is gone.
Yeah.
Well, gone as in you can get it.
Let's see if I can remember what happens here.
Oh.
Yeah, what
Oh. These thieves are just waiting here. It's so funny. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, there's 4 thieves. They're all just standing around the chest being like, come on, can someone please get off this thing?
I'm not in line to fight. I'm just here to steal. I have a fast pass.
He's just hiding in the corner so that enemies don't trigger on him.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the reinforcements from the upper left are done now, so he's no longer in
I believe so.
chance of that happening. I lost track of what turn it was 20 turns ago.
Yeah.
When the map started.
Yeah.
Get it? Anyway.
Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh. No, I didn't get it at first.
Yeah, looks safe. Alright. Good job, Urk.
It's fine.
No.
Urk doesn't take that much damage, so it's fine.
It's 4 more turns of poison animations, though.
Oh, no.
And I never want to cure poison in this map because I'm terrified of running out of restore for the other 50 maps coming out with status effects.
I never restore poison.
It's good EXP.
I always just heal. Yeah.
He gets healed to full for the 20th time after all these boltings that he took.
Not even full. Not even a mend from Priscilla can put him to full.
Yeah.
Even with 11 matches.
I don't remember how much that heals, but it has to be 30-ish.
Something like that.
Oh, well, time to risk our mages again. It's so funny to have all these goofers in the front line with Hector right behind, just cheering them on. You got this.
It's fine. This is probably the most hair-raising chapter as far as taking horrible decisions. So, Bartre's level 5.
Yeah, that's good. You can stop deploying him if you want to. Other than, the one time where he has to be deployed.
I will. If he had had more speed, he would be an actually decent option on some of the other maps, but he doesn't, so...
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna deploy a warrior, it's gonna be Geets instead. Or sorry, someone said they were boycotting because I keep calling him Geets, so for the rest of the playthrough, I'm gonna call him Geeites.
Alright, much big improvement. It might it's possible that it's supposed to be Geitz, but I don't know.
That's what someone said.
It sounds like a dramatic name.
I play the English version. The English version doesn't tell me. It's the same reason I don't mind pronouncing it Guy, because I have known people named Guy pronounced that way in real life.
Isn't that like a Vietnamese name, but it's pronounced differently?
It might be, but I think it's also, well, I don't know what, it's just also an English name. Like, there are English people named Guy.
That sounds really annoying in middle school, and lower school, and higher school.
All the schools.
All the schools. I mean, all the schools are horrible, but...
I had a professor whose first name is Guy, and I, for other reasons, I was also convinced he was an alien, and it's like, yeah, an alien would just choose to be called Guy.
He sees someone else calling someone else a Guy, he's like, alright, that'll be my fake name as I'm infiltrating the Earth.
Yeah.
Is there ever a path that goes to the upper right island? No, right? It's just always... Oh,
yes.
Is there? Oh, wow.
But even if not, like, by the time I need to go get that stuff, like, the rest of the map is going to be cleared off and I can finally actually use rescue dropping.
Yeah, the island is always annoying.
But there is a path that goes there, yeah.
Because if you want to rescue drop someone within one turn, you need 2 flyers, and they can't both have the Delphi shield, so someone's going to be in a bow range, usually. Unless you set up something very specific. Oh, God. Oh, God! Oh, no!
Yeah, so this is where it's like, oh wow, I really spent long enough on this chapter that everyone gets stuck. The paths come back, so
yeah.
And I've got a few things to do. Like I've got some options for things I can do in the meantime, but it's kind of like the culmination of wow, I really turtled the hell out of this chapter.
Because I think if you turtle even harder, they all come back, right? You get like an entire path.
They do. That's what's gonna happen because I turtle that hard. But like I said, I've got a few things I can do in the meantime. Nino picked up a kill. Matthew stole a chest key. There's some healing and going on, that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's not the worst getting stuck spot in the world, but I guess it depends like how long it takes for the path to come back. Because if the units have to sit here and literally do nothing, that would suck.
It's like, yeah, it is. It's gonna be like, I think, like 2 or 3 turns.
Jeez.
Which could be worse, could be better though, definitely.
At least you ran out of bolting before it happened.
Yeah.
At least that isn't an issue.
Sure.
It's always so curious to me that the final area is completely sealed off by all these walls that you can't even fly through. So these Wyverns are just like, they might as well have been Cavaliers almost, with the movement range they have.
True.
I guess it's to stop you from having a flyer go straight at Sonia.
Yeah. And you don't have warp yet, so you can't do that either. I guess that makes sense. There we go.
Yay! If you're gonna get a bat level up, it might as well be the last one you're deployed for. That doesn't look like a super different Rebecca than usual. Not sure.
Nah. I did like her first couple levels. I wanted like strength and speed just so she'd be at least competitive enough to stay relevant. Like enough to use. But apart from that, I didn't do any real rigging. Same with Will.
Yeah, and it looks like the RNG evened out there at the end, because I remember maybe it's just the last level up speaking to me, but it does not look like she improved a whole lot from there. But hey, it's the Rebecca experience. What? I just saw an enemy do 0 damage to Matthew. That's
just incredible.
Pretty
Probably
rare.
has like a poison sword or something though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 defense is not bad for a
That
thief.
is unusual for sure. Thieves are not strong, but damn, that is a funny Matthew. And it's not even in support range of Hector either. Although
No, he isn't.
They don't get defense from the first support level though. They only get half the points, which gets rounded down.
No, this is C. I was trying to remember C or B.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for some reason it might be B, but no, it is C. So yeah. I don't know. I don't remember what anyone has like as far as support bonuses anyway. There's the paths.
Yay! They're all here. It's nice that they spawn right before player phase instead of before enemy phase, so you can just take advantage when they spawn.
I don't know why I'm bothering having Geek come back, except maybe to get healed. I mean, staff EXP is always good.
Mm-hmm. You would think there's enough to heal to go around with like people being poisoned and everything, but maybe at some point you might run out. I don't know.
Near the end of the chapter, probably. Yeah, so one thing I wanted to do was, like, in addition to getting the chest and not letting the thief escape with it, I wanted to steal their chest keys. So I'm setting things up here a bit so that I'm able to actually do that correctly.
Oh, that makes sense. And because that Nomad can attack from where he is, he might stay where he is?
Might, yeah.
He might not. I feel like some enemies like moving, even if they don't have to attack. But I don't know if they always do it.
They do that often. Like, I don't know why, but I have... It seems to happen more often than not. I guess we'll see that.
Yeah, they're not going to, like, move off a force onto a plane tile to do it. But I don't know if the same rule applies to chest. I would think no, because it doesn't give any bonuses. Like, some enemies might have like an innate liking to standing on chests just to annoy you, but in this case it's just helping you. So maybe they also know that. They're like, I'm not gonna stand on chests because a thief around. I wonder what he'll do, is what I'm saying. Long story short. Okay, he moved.
Okay.
So
someone else does get the but we can steal it, right? We can steal it back since
slowest speed wings ever.
So I do also want to kill the thieves if I can, but they're about to escape, so...
Yeah, especially the one that well, the one that has the speed wings, of course. Hector didn't get the memo, though.
It's not like he's gonna do anything against a thief anyway.
That's true. No Sword Reaver.
Right.
Nino also didn't get the memo.
Yeah, Nino could have maybe done something.
Nino can't read memos, that's probably why.
Matthew himself also did not get the memo.
Okay. I'm beginning to think we did not send out the memo. Oh, you're reading the memo right now. Ah, there you go.
There we go. We found the memo.
Yeah.
What happened was that my controller disconnected, and I really did not want to reload the entire chapter at this point, so I just made a save state.
Yeah, not blaming you for 1% at all. So
I thought someone was going to block the stairs. I apparently didn't. Maybe... Nope. Yeah, okay. There we go. So the thieves
no escape for you.
This was Crash's idea. I was trying to find a way to keep them, like, from escaping, and he was like, why don't you just sleep? I'm like, you're right, I never remember sleep staffs exist. So...
Was that plan made, like, before the chapter? Or, like,
before the chapter, I had a sleep staff, like, ready to go.
Okay.
But actually using it was depending on the scenario that I ended up with.
Mm-hmm.
Because originally the issue was that the thieves were going to steal the chest. And then get away with it because of the way I was playing, like, because I had like an old route for this map that was when that ended up coming up, but then I ended up ditching that old route because it took like 5 more turns than this one did. It didn't cap the same people or something like that, so.
Yeah, true. I don't remember the thieves can even escape from that stairway where the shaman is attacking Heath from right now.
I think that's where they spawned from.
Yeah, I thought it was the set of 3 that are to the bottom left of the screen. That's where I remember them going.
Maybe this was unnecessary then, but either way, I wanted to be sure of it.
Yeah, this is not something I want to risk when I'm playing an hour-long chapter for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the chest key from that guy. I think you got the chest key from the guy on the... No, the guy on the chest has obviously lost his chest key. So I think you got all his chest keys now? Maybe
yeah, I guess his speedwing is maybe droppable? Yeah,
yes,
okay,
yeah.
Okay. So I didn't actually need to steal it back with Matthew. So yeah, the one that's above the stairs, I think, he had his chest key stolen much earlier.
Yes.
And then the one between Heath and Hector is the one that just got his chest key stolen.
Yep.
So neither of them have things to steal, but they do need to both be killed before they escape. They don't need to be. Just more of a flex, especially because thieves give decent EXP. So.
But you could have flexed harder by getting the chest to yourself and then stealing the chest key anyway. Although that will also consume a lockpick use, so I guess it's even.
That's true.
I guess you don't have to reset your whole playthrough after all.
I already missed the chest with Florina, so it's like if I had to reset a playthrough, that would have been the time to do it.
Wasn't that their Berserk staff or something, or the?
That was actually, I think it was a Silver Blade. It was something I wouldn't have used anyway.
Yes, it was definitely Silver Blade. I remember. That explains Guy's lack of damage output this chapter. He didn't have his.
Because he doesn't have a Silver Blade.
Exactly. You gotta have worse everything than Silver Sword for that +1 might that it has. It's a very important weapon.
I might weigh him down for all I know. Like, enough. That's.
It weighs them down so you can set up kills better. Hector capping. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I was saying, I was hoping he'd camp next chapter, but this is fine. It's close enough, and he is not doing a whole lot.
Honestly, using Hector and Cog of Destiny kind of a pain in the ass anyway against most of the enemies there, but I guess against the Wyverns it would be pretty free. Because
he has to recruit Vida anyway.
Yeah. It's fine. You can just feed it all to Vida. I don't know if they'll prioritize her, because her defense is probably way higher.
You're gonna hate what I do.
Oh no, what's happening here?
It'd be great.
This poor thief. This poor thief. I mean, he's not gonna notice it. He's
Yeah,
asleep.
he's sleeping.
It's very peaceful to sleep.
Florina taking out some promoted enemies that Rebecca weakened much earlier.
Mm-hmm.
At this point where, like, enough people are capped or close to capped that I don't need for any of my unpromoted guys to do it.
Learn that baiting a stage once out to the right. Very important. Oh, she just gets the kill for herself. Oh, nice of her. Good
Yeah,
for
no, that's
her.
what I was saying. I don't think any of the unpromoted units really need it, and it gives a lot of EXP.
Mhm. Yeah, I think Urk is still uncapped, if I'm not wrong. And Nino, of course.
Yeah, well, Nina's not capping this chapter, but I think Urk is, and Matthew is, but they've got some stuff coming up that'll get them over the edge.
Yeah, because there's not that much left. There's like one Wyvern near Sonia, and there's Sonia herself, but they're not going to do a whole lot to her.
No, but they're
So-
super close to capping, so that one Wyvern might be sufficient.
Oh, maybe it is. I didn't track their levels very well. I think they're
I don't
still...
remember.
They're still
I
the
mean, we're
archers
about to
in the upper
find out,
right.
but they must be, you know?
Yeah, it's gotta be like that. Just curious, because if they were like a little further away, you could maybe chip down to the stage or something. Like, rescue drop them over there. Something. But you didn't, so obviously they are that close to capping.
Right. I mean, they have to be, otherwise I wouldn't be employing the strategy I'm using.
Oh, here he comes. Think. 1 XP.
No
Oh,
damage.
they are... If that's 19 Matthew, that's hella close, yeah.
Yeah, that's 19 Matthew.
Mhm.
So he's, I think, gonna light brand, not kill. Which will be enough to put him over.
Shoutouts to the Thief experience bonus.
8 strength.
All he needs. See Hector just before losing deployment.
And then Urk can get this kill.
Very good.
Which, yep, also. 19 speed Urk.
Not bad.
Not at all.
Can double Sonia for 0 damage.
Excellent.
Yeah, I suspect there will be a different magical attack aimed at Sonia, though. A particular one. Ooh, Bartre
Not
coming.
gonna say anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're just all coming in to, like, get heals and stuff.
Yeah. Who's Heath carrying again?
Nino.
Oh, right. That's a good candidate for sure. You know Rebecca taking out the Archer Island? They can counter
Rebecca's
enemy phase.
capped.
Oh, true.
So it's literally just gonna be Nino soloing.
I'm gonna hope she gets a little bit of help. Like a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, a little weakening, yeah.
I'd be worried about her survival. That actually seems like really tricky to do with just Nino there.
It is a little bit.
Oh,
I mean, you do have to get some lucky, but...
Oh,
Yeah, I
Priscilla.
saw this and I was like, sure, neither of them are going to be deployed again after this chapter. Let's do it.
That's beautiful. I hope you film like your support log at the end.
Oh, I
This is
should have.
5 supports. Yeah, that sure is a
So,
lot of
Priscilla's level 19, so she's, you know, close enough, and it's going to take enough turns that she's just going to be able to cap by doing random, like, 1 heal mens, or 1 HP mens.
Oh, you could have fed that kill to someone else and then have Matthew cap by stealing the fell contract.
That would have been fun. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That would have been really funny.
So he gets his final level by obtaining his promotion item. And then
That
just
would have
gets
been
benched.
so good. Oh man, I'm mad I didn't do that.
Maybe you do have to reset the whole playthrough after all.
No! No!
It's just a proof of concept. You have an excuse.
Yeah. That's true. If someone wants to improve on this, well, there you go. There's a golden opportunity for you to be really funny about it. And then I realized I didn't show off Urk's promoted stats.
No! I mean, we know he has 19 speed. What else matters?
Yeah.
Oh,
really.
oh. Animations in my
Didn't
Fire
need to
Emblem.
do, so. Yeah,
Okay.
I just wanted him to hit her. I didn't expect to actually,
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
get...
This? Oh, seriously?
Yeah, I didn't plan for that. I wasn't intending for that to happen. It's great because it means I get more EXP out of it, but that wasn't what I needed.
Dawn, I'm trying to rig this. You didn't even want this necessarily. And good level
So I
up,
just
too.
showed it off to be like, yes, I did in fact get a silencer. I didn't just glitch the game and she just dies in one hit.
Omae wa shinderu. That's funny.
So, you know, now all the enemies except the ones in the upper right are cleared, and we've got those chests to get as well. So it's just going to be kind of a party of weakening, healing, and getting those chests as well.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose there's only one promoted sniper there, so...
Yeah, the rest are archers,
It's
and,
not
you know,
that
like, has decent dodge and decent, you know, it doesn't die from them necessarily. Plus, Canas and Priscilla are now able to physic them at the top there because they're technically close enough.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe not Priscilla. I don't know what her magic range is, but Canas can.
Priscilla's range should be like 6. Because she had 12 magic or 11 magic earlier.
She had 12, I think. Because she got a level at 12.
I think I see more than 6 tiles between Canas and Heath. Alright, I mean, you could move him down a little bit, of course. Oh, a pathway just opened. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it.
And, so Heath weakened the sniper. And Nino got the kill.
Oh, that's so nice.
Now is decently positioned to take on some of the archers.
Yeah, they...
And I brought a chest key with me so that I could get all the chests without having to bring Jafar or a thief over there.
I'm glad for that. It's a little dicey for Nino depending on how it goes. But I think both Heath and Florina have no javelin equipped, I think. And one of them doesn't have Delphi, so she's probably okay. Depends on what they decide to do. Because sometimes they'll still go for like a low health unit, but Nino is not low on health, but just kind of fragile.
She's at 20 HP, which means if they've got the AI to try to get her under 20 HP, they'll probably go for her. But I don't remember exactly when that's happening. Yeah.
Urk, nope, no Urk. Oh, they're going for Nino. That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. Abort, abort, abort.
It's okay.
Abort.
They miss. Who cares?
Abort.
Who cares? Who cares about these things?
Get her out. Oh, longboat.
Yeah.
Easy.
And that one's actually really easy to dodge. Or both of those. So.
Simply dodge.
Just dodge. Come on, skill issue.
On their end.
I don't remember why Florina goes away. Maybe to get healed or something.
I'm very surprised she went away. Nino was like dying out here. Oh, you need like 3 chest keys here. I think you had a 2-use one.
5 use.
Oh, I can't read numbers, I guess.
Which is one of I guess that's one of the ones I picked up from the secret shop. Wait, I ended without physicking her?
Yeah.
What the hell was that about, Self?
What if using physic leveled up Canas and made level up so that Nino would...
It might have. Maybe that's why I didn't do it. I don't remember.
And then she
Maybe
got hit twice instead. Oh yeah, 4-use chest key. You're totally right. Yeah. Oh, this chapter doesn't have Murnus. That's right. So you have to like inventory manage a little bit.
Yeah, which is another reason this is like annoying to figure out if you want to go steal all the items.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Should have mentioned that first. Okay, there you go. There's the physic.
There we go. Yeah, and she's not going to die even if longbow hits her.
Yeah.
She's proven to be able to take like a single hit from enemies.
I have proof. Where are you going, Flora?
Oh, I think there's still a living enemy down there.
Oh, is it like a pirate or something?
I think it's the sniper.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's alive. He got, like, hit a bunch of times by Rebecca and no one came to help him. He just sat there crying.
Injured. He's just been bleeding out for, like, the last several turns, and now Florina's gonna show up with a sword and just hit him with it.
You know, it was already level 17. What the heck?
Yes, so it's like, I didn't cap her this chapter, but I did have to cap a bunch of other dudes. But I still got her to level 17. Like, there's a ton of EXP to be had in this chapter.
She got a couple of kills on the joining chapter, but geez, that's a lot. EXP curve is nuts in this game.
Yeah.
Like, I think it takes about as long for people to get from, like, 17 to 19 as it does for Nino to get from, like, 5 to 15 or something.
True. So, yeah, okay, well, he leveled up. Yeah, so we're done. We just gotta, you know, get a heal with Canas, and then turn 33.
33 turns. It's all it takes, everyone.
Easy chapter.
Dear little Nino, please come to my next chapter to improve our XP rank further. Alright, hopefully I won't forget to schedule this guide in chapter first.
Alright.
And we'll see you next time for chapter 29, Cog of Destiny.
Sounds good. It's also a long one.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.